Hey, it's Danielle Holmes, and I'm the owner of Career Services by Al. So, today's video, we're going to be talking about how you will know when it's time for you to go. So, a question that I get a lot is, how do I know when it's time for me to leave my job? How do I know when it's time for me to think about other career opportunities or to look into other opportunities? How will I know? So, I want to explore that today. There are certain signs that you should be looking for when that is when it's that time, when it's the time for you to leave or exit your job or to exit your industry. There are certain signs that you should look out for that will give you an indication that it is the correct time to start planning your exit. The first sign that you want to look for is that internal feeling that you just don't care anymore. So that might look like you're just showing up for work late, you're coming back from your lunch break late, you're, calling out of work just randomly for no reason. Recognize these signs and say to yourself, okay, why am I doing this? Why am I not wanting to go to work? Why am I not giving it my best? Why am I not performing the way that I did when I first got the job? Try to think of what that reason is, and that's probably going to lead you in a direction of, hey, this company is not the right company for me. This job does not fulfill me anymore. This type of work is not really what I want to do. This is not the industry for me. Whatever that reason is, really try to narrow in on it, and that's going to let you know, hey, it's time for me to plan to get up out of here. The second sign that you want to look out for is the feeling that you get when you see your paycheck. So for a lot of us, when we first start that new job, we're happy, we're excited, we're like, hey, this is a pay increase. I'm making more money. This is more money that I have to take care of things I need to take care of. I could probably go on vacations. I can probably save more, whatever those objectives are. But as the years go by, money does not become that much of a factor in your reason for staying at your company. So think about the salary that you're making. Are you happy with it? Are you just like, So, keep that in mind and really think, okay, is this a company where I can be promoted to possibly make more money? Or is it just the fact that money is just not driving you to do what, to stay at that company or to stay in that industry? Maybe that's a factor. So really think about the money and think about, is this really enough to make you want to stay? Or is this, something that you're happy with or unhappy with? Really look deeply into that, and that might reveal your next move that you need to make. The third sign or the third thing to look out for might actually be on your computer. It might even be on your work computer. So what is that? That is really like if you're looking at other opportunities. So are you on the internet searching for other career opportunities, other job opportunities? Are you exploring other certifications that are outside of your industry? Are you looking at courses that, would help you to make a career transition or to, pivot wherever direction you want to go in? Think about what those activities have been, because that's probably part of your strategy and your plan to get up out of there. So that's going to give you a good sense of whether you feel like this is something that you want to do long term, short term, or I'm ready to go term. The fourth sign will be revealed when you ask your friends, ask your family, or ask your significant other. More than likely, if you don't like your job, they're going to know the first and last name of your boss, the first and last name of that toxic coworker. They're going to know the names of everyone that you just do not get along with because you talk about them so much. When it's like, definitely becoming a large part of your conversations with other people, it's probably not the place for you. Whether that's the work environment is toxic, whether that's just, the company that's just not fitting or meeting your needs, that's really going to give you a good idea of whether or not it's time for you to leave that company and to explore other opportunities. And the next one to keep an eye out for is actually coming up. We have a major holiday that's coming up, Christmas, and think about how you're feeling after that holiday. When you have to return back to work, are you dreading it? If you are taking a vacation, do you just not look forward to coming back to work, whether you take a 1-week vacation or a 2-week vacation? Think about weekends. How do you feel on Mondays when it's time for you to wake up for work? Are you taking personal days? Are you taking, sick days and really not being sick, but just using sick days to have time off from work? Think about all of these things, because that is really going to reveal to you your true feelings about that job. If you're at a place where you're not happy, you're going to not, like, regardless of what you do, whether you take a long vacation, a short vacation, a long weekend, whatever you do, you're just not going to be happy to get up and go back to work at all. These are the major signs that you want to look out for. You want to think about these things because job happiness is something that everyone should want to achieve. You should want to get up and go to work in the morning. You should be happy to come to work and feel fulfilled with the job that you're doing. And no one's saying that you're going to jump for joy every day at the thought of going to work. Like, that's unrealistic. But if it's something that you're dreading, if you really genuinely do not like the job, you do not like the company, you do not like the industry, then you have to think about what that next chapter is going to be for you, because there's no sense of staying at a job where you don't want to be at. There's no sense of staying in an industry if that's not what you want to do. Okay, you should really focus on going after your dream job. And it sounds so unrealistic to say dream job, because dreams just, don't sound too much aligned with reality. But it's just to show you that at the end of the day, you should go after those dreams. You should want to achieve those dreams and want to get the job that's going to make you happy. So if you've made it this far in this video, chances are you're very unhappy working at the place that you're working at. And you need to really think about what the next step is for you. Okay, and that next step is really going to be creating a strong action plan and an exit strategy to get up out of there. So as a professional resume writer, I actually specialize in this area. I work with people that are looking to change careers, that are looking to pivot, whichever option that they're interested in. Those are the people that I work with to make sure that you have the strengths and talents and skills and experience and achievements and everything in that resume that's going to show that new company or that new industry that you are the perfect fit for the position. So in my little caption section, you will see a link to my website where you can go there and explore some of the packages and options that I have on my website. Also, I have career downloads. One popular download that I have is the Guide to Getting Unstuck, which helps job seekers go after their dream job. So it helps prepare you. There's a survey, there's a workbook, there's a guide itself on that actual bundle that you could use to help give you direction when you are ready to leave your job. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comments. I will be sure to respond to you. You can always email me at l@lcareerservices.net or visit my website, lcareerservices.net. All right, have a wonderful day.